If you want to be something, then be a geese. But do not become a parrot. Have a geese attitude. Because a parrot gossip too much, but geese encourage others and fly high. They fly together. Now, have you ever noticed the geese doing gossiping or fighting while they fly in the sky? No, never. They silently assemble or team up and focus on their target. There are a lot of birds in the sky, but they all fight and gossip about each other. They make noise. Their attitude is to gossiping and criticizing others and stay in lower altitude. But a geese's attitude is to assemble and fly together and not to blaming, scolding and criticizing. A geese fly together in the sky. He always aims to fly far, 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 more than any other birds. They fly in alignment, so not others can disturb them or hurt them. Great leaders don't set out to be leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. So today, I'm going to tell you 7 lessons from geese. Here is the 7 lessons you can learn from geese. Number 1, geese share a common goal. Have you ever looked up and seen geese flying in a perfect V formation? It's not just beautiful, it's strategy. When goose flaps its wings, it creates uplift for the birds behind it. That simple rhythm, that said effort, reduces the air resistance. And because of that one act of unity, the entire flock can fly 70% further than if each bird flew alone. That's what happens when individuals move in science. With one mission, one target, and one heart. Lesson: people who share a common direction and goal can get where they are going faster than other people and with less effort because they benefit from the momentum of the group moving around them. So make sure your team is aligned toward a common goal. Most people are trying to fly alone, trying to be lone hero. But even the strongest goose knows you go faster alone but farther together. Unity is a strength. When I is replaced with we, even illness becomes wellness. In life, in business, in family, in dreams, the goal is not to stand out. The goal is to stand together. Even Steve Jobs said, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. So choose your flock wisely because their direction determines your distance. Number 2, increasing visibility. Vision from every angle. Geese fly in V formation because they can be seen or visible from every angle. When geese fly in that sharp V shape, every bird has a clear view of what's ahead. They see the leader, they see each other, they see the bigger picture. No one is left behind. But in life, most people are flying in circles, blinded by ego, clueless about where they're going and who they are following. But geese, they teach us that formation brings focus. If we have the sense of goose, we will stay in formation with those headed where we want to go. Staying in formation means staying connected, top to bottom, leader to team, team to mission. Everyone sees the goal. Everyone knows their role. So ask yourself, who are you flying with? Are you in silence or just making noise? If you want to go far, don't just fly. Fly in formation. Number 3, geese have humility to seek help and return. If goose falls out of formation and when he feels the weight of the wind, the struggle, the pressure, the loneliness, he quickly realizes that flying alone is hard. So what does it do? It doesn't pretend it's strong. It doesn't fake it or keep flying the wrong way. But he humbles himself and returns to the group. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Most people today think asking for help is a sign of failure. But if we had the sense of goose, we would understand this. We all fail at some point in life. We lose direction. We struggle. We sleep. But the smart ones don't isolate. They reconnect. They get back with people who lift them up, guide them and carry them further. So here is the lesson. Do not let your ego keep you grounded. Be humble enough to say, I need help. Because that one act of courage could be what helps you to fly again. Number 4, geese always recognizing great work. In every flock of geese, there is always one bird at the front who cut through the wind, who leads the way, but that leader doesn't stay in front forever. When he gets tired, he doesn't pretend to be invincible. He doesn't try to carry the weight alone. But instead of that, he falls back and another goose step up to lead. So make sure we praise people, and give them the recognition they deserve. Because lack of recognition is one of the main reasons team members are unsatisfied at work and quit. It's very common for people's effort to go unnoticed by their peers in a busy and fast-moving work environment. Remember, proving recognition constantly keeps your team motivated. That's not chaos, that's trust. That's the real leadership. Because true leaders don't try to do everything. They build others up to do something. They share the load, so the mission never stops. The greatest leaders are not those who always lead, but those who knows when to let others shine. So, are you trying to lead everything by yourself? Remember the lesson from the sky. You don't have to fly in front forever. Train, trust, and empower others. Because when more people lead, the mission becomes unstoppable. Number 5, geese stand by weak and offering support in challenging times. When goose gets sick or wounded, 2 geese drops out of the formation and follow it down to help him and protect him. And they stay with it until it dies or is able to fly again. And then they launch out with another formation or catch up with the flock. So, true friends is not about being there when it's convenient. It's about being there when it's not. In life, it's easy to show off when things are good, when the team is winning, when everyone's flying high. But who you are when someone stumbles? Do you vanish or do you stand beside them? We all fall, we all struggle, and in those moments we don't need perfection, but we need people who say, I'm not leaving you behind. I will walk with you until you are strong again. So the next time someone near you crashes, don't just judge them. Don't fly ahead. Don't walk away. Land beside them, because that's what makes you more than a teammate. That makes you human. Number 6, geese honk for the hustlers. They celebrate each other. As geese fly, have you ever heard that sound? That honking from behind that formation is not random noise. It's encouragement. It is their way of saying that keep going, we see you, don't give up. While the leader pushes through the headwinds, the geese behind are cheering him on the every flap. Now think about this in life. How often do we honk for others? Not criticize, not compete, but genuinely recognize someone's grinding up front and say, you are doing great, keep flying. A word of encouragement during a failure is worth more than an hour of praise up to success. Too many people stay silent while others struggle, or worse, they gossip, judge, or ignore. But if we had the sense of goose, we would understand that motivation is fuel and recognition is free. Praise someone, appreciate effort, celebrate progress, not just results, because in a world full of critics, be the one who honks with heart. Number 7, staying committed to core values and purpose. Every year, geese migrate thousands of miles across the storms, over mountains, through bitter winds. But no matter how far they go, they always return to the same place. Their roots, their origin, their purpose. They don't just fly aimlessly, but they follow a route that was passed down. A mission that never changes. Even when the flock does, young geese learn from the wolves. They honor where they came from, and no matter how far they rise, they never forget who they are. Your mission might evolve, but your purpose must remain unshakable. In life, we get pulled in 1,000 directions. New trains, new pressures, new distraction. But success is not just about going far. It's about going far without losing your values, your integrity, your reason for starting. So, are you still flying toward what matters? Or have you drifted up course? The lesson from the geese is this: strategies may change, seasons may change, people may change, but your core, your mission, your why must stay sacred. Because in the end, those who return to the purpose are the ones who truly make it home. So if we could live with the sense of goose, we would go farther, fly higher, and never get lost in the storm. Now tell me, are you flying with the flock, or are you just flapping in circles? Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and share this video as much as possible. If you want a new video on any animal, if you want to learn from any other animal, then just comment below the animal names and I will make a video. Thank you so much for watching and having consistency with me.